They know the Earth stands still and doesn't revolve toward Panbolne. It doesn't rotate like a ball in a wheel. It stands in its place, right? And initially the Earth was held down and no one could go to space with a rocket as there would be sky above. Now those at NASA tried very hard, firing missiles to break this sky. But they couldn't break it, okay, and it's Operation Fishbowl which failed. So those who said they reached the moon, it's all fake, a fraud. No one ever reached the moon. They simply went to a desert on Earth and filmed it and completely fooled the public. And people actually believe this story. Why aren't humans going to the moon? They went 50 years ago. Now technology is even more advanced. So why isn't anyone going to the sky to the moon? This is all a scam, Tato. And the fraudulent fake globe model that is shown claiming the Earth is spinning and the sun is revolving. It's all just to fool people. No one has gone to the moon with a rocket, nor can we break through the sky and go up. There is no outer space, there is no outer space. All the space station videos they show are fake. Just like small children believe Harry Potter flies to Hogwarts on a broom. Similarly, those whose intellect perhaps hasn't matured enough, they still believe that outer space exists beyond Earth. Because they watched some video, they just believed it like that. So the children similarly believe Harry Potter and Hogwarts. And the children also believe WWE is real. You know, children believe a lot, so expand your intellect a bit, say. Don't be so childish, guys. Grow up, yes. Some of them be mature, man. Understand that what's on TV is fake and untrue.
Yeah, and this would be Stage's vehicle here, you know. I mean, really, this is Stage. This is Stage. Research it. Job 38:14. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, this is Stage's vehicle. What are you guys doing? we had somebody in the vehicle yesterday and he rolled down the window. Well, can't read that one no more. Can you show me water depth without a physical container on Earth? Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, and so there you go. We're at Staples right now. We're getting ready to get some copies, and we're going to go terrorize Greenville, South Carolina with the Flat Earth Truth. This is Chicken Little, and I'm out.
People were living in villages before all this shit. You can still go do that. That's like not, like that's...
So here's the table set up for the Flat Earth meetup here in Greenville, South Carolina. Stage has got his big-ass camera out there.
Okay, but didn't the same wizards make that thing, that technology?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
But guess what, bro? Nikon made it, and then NASA bought them out. But bought like, this camera out, and discontinued it.
No, Mars.
No, they did. No, because it's like,
Yeah, this is fun. This is really good. This is fun.
it's got a
This is fun.
3,000mm lens. This is the globe. This is not the globe buster.
Good times.
We can see.
Now, people often say to me, what difference does it make if the Earth's flat or the Earth's round? I've still got to go to work. I've still got to pay bills. I've still got to walk the dog. I still do all the same shit. But this is the point we're trying to make. The people that have fooled us into believing in the globe are the ones that created the alarm clocks, the ones that created the system, and the ones that fooled us into thinking we've got to pay to be alive. Because this container that we're living in produces more energy than we could ever use. But that's been hijacked, and we've been fed a lie about where the energy comes from. But the Earth itself is a free energy device. And you know, all the real scientists, the ones that weren't Freemasons that were paid to fill our heads with nonsense, they knew this. They knew the Earth was basically a big battery. The world is free if we just step into that freedom. Free the dome. And if we knew beyond reasonable doubt that we were living in a dome and the energy was free and we've been scammed since birth, we'd enter a completely different timeline. And I wouldn't have to sit here freezing my tits off, warming myself by the oven because I can't afford to put the gas on.
We named it NASA because never a straight answer was too obvious.
You think we see Earth from space? Bro, the windows are green screens. The view is Adobe After Effects.
You think satellites are 22,000 miles above you? We launch them with weather balloons, bro, and hope for the best.
You believed in gravity, but not your own senses. That's not science. That's obedience.
We lost the technology to go back to the moon, but somehow kept the CGI department.
We told you Earth curves, but every construction crew on Earth uses spirit levels. And y'all still clapped. We launch rockets sideways,
and you still think they're going to space. That's how easy you are. We show you wires, bubbles, and CGI, and you still fight to protect the lie. That's loyalty we didn't even ask for.
They trained you to laugh at flat Earth so you'd never question it. That's not education. That's mind control, dummy.
You ever meet a globehead in real life? Eyes glazed, repeating phrases like they're stuck in tutorial mode. NPC energy. They say we're upside down on the other side of the globe. Show me one Australian hanging from the sky, I'll wait.
Oh, you say trust the science, but science says we evolved from fish. Bro, I can't even swim. They say gravity keeps oceans stuck to a ball, but a helium balloon floats off like it's got beef with physics. Bro, you believe in satellites but still lose signal under a tree. Make that make sense.
So rain falls straight down on a spinning sideways ball flying through space? Go ahead, explain it slow for me.
Your science teacher said the Earth curves, but every skyline I've ever seen looks like a ruler laid it out.
So guys, this CEO is of Colombia, and he said he will give his $3 billion company to anybody who proves the Earth is flat. This is the universe, which is the first verse, universe. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And that heaven there he's talking about is God said, let there be a firmament that separates the waters from above, from below. I'll go ahead and take my check now, man. God said that the earth is immovable and that there's waters above. Space is water. So I'll go ahead and take my check now in the Columbia brand. Welcome to Flat Earth, Columbia. It's amazing. Welcome. I'll go ahead and take my check now. This is an actual evidence of the earth being fixed, stationary, and flat, just like the Bible says.
All right, I'm the founder and CEO of the Department of Common Sense. And Common Sense has confirmed if the Earth was a curve and we watched ships disappear, just like this, with our own two eyes, observable reality, this is how we watch ships disappear, then we should see planes disappear like this and not like this. But what we observe is this and not this right here. This is what we should see. Again, common sense. If you see this and it doesn't make sense to you, then you are a complete NPC. Probably fully jabbed up. Been drinking the fluoride your whole entire life. Water can't curve. Basic physics. What we observe, what we feel, what we see with our own senses is a flat stationary Earth. If it wasn't, this would be the reality. Let's make common sense common again. Peace and love.
It's official, folks. Well, that's because the Chinese understand something very fundamental about the universe. Because apparently they left their fisheye lens at home. And during this spacewalk, when they're on their Chinese ISS, whatever it's called, the Earth is nice and flat. Can you believe that? The cat in the background even understands that the Earth is flat. So let me ask you this. Why does the American ISS, which is apparently traveling at over 17,000 miles per hour, have to use their fisheye lens if the Earth is actually a globe? So the picture on top is apparently a picture of Mars. And this picture right here is a picture of Algeria. Now that's really odd. Can you please tell me why Mars looks exactly like Algeria? What is NASA hiding? Well, they're probably hiding the fact that they can't actually go to Mars because Mars is one of the luminaries in the firmament. The Phoenician word planet means wanderer or wandering body because the sun and the moon and the 5 visible planets all orbit around Polaris, but they take a seemingly different path than the stars. That's why they're called planets. So is a planet a sphere? Maybe, but it's not something that you can land on. How could they even get to space? Because propulsion is impossible in a vacuum. You need something to push off of to create propulsion. So all of the videos of all of the drones on Mars, they're probably frolicking around in Algeria and fooling all of us.
I want to show y'all something on these SpaceX videos. Look, y'all ever notice in the very back, like right here, there's always like a little bitty dot or sometimes like a triangle shaped dot, okay? Now look, don't even pay any attention to the front there. That's the spaceship, right? Look, you see back here? In a second I'm going to enlarge it and I want you to watch it going. What exactly is this thing hitting? Like, what is it doing is what I want to know. All right, here we go. Look, that's it. Look at that. What is that right there doing? And you know, if it's part of the show, it's the boosters falling off. No, that's staying the same distance from the very front where the ship is. So it looks like it's almost like hitting something. You know, like if you got a boat, right? You're dragging an inner tube behind you. That's what it looks like. It's staying the same distance, but it's like ting, ting, ting. And don't even go with the insults. I don't even care because you're just childish. Anyway, what exactly is it? What could it be? Because, you know, enough's enough because we all would like to know the answers. You know, instead of just being like, oh, it's just SpaceX. I mean, do you not think about these things? Do you not say, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right, man? Are y'all sure about that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pilots admitting that the Earth is flat.
Or is it globe, mate? It's flat. This is flat. Thank you very much, mate. God bless.
A man asked the pilot if the Earth is flat.
Can I talk to the pilot, please? Right here. You're the pilot? Hi. How long have you been flying for?
For Delta, 21 years, but maybe like 30 something.
I want to know, because they say the pilots know a lot. Do you think the Earth is flat or no?
I know it's flat.
You know it's flat? How long have you been flying for, you said?
Over 30 years.
And when you tell people that, do they think you're like crazy or no?
Only one person.
Only one person?
Yeah.
They built it for a flat, stationary Earth, and my goal is for some young fighter pilot to listen to what I just said, go out tomorrow and set the bottom of your L strobe on your altitude, run it out there to 80 miles, and that bottom altitude on your cursor will stay the same.
Are you a pilot?
Yes, sir.
One question.
Okay.
When you descend in the air,
Yeah.
do you dip or do you go straight?
It's straight.
Straight?
A little more with the nose out. That's it.
But straight. You don't dip
yeah.
into the...
No.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir. All
Have
right.
a great day.
Did you notice any curvature while we were up there?
Curvature? No.
No? There's no curvature?
It's just all flat.
The pilot. Is the Earth flat or round?
Flat.
Thanks. I'm with you.
The flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Eddie Alenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.